Venom Let There Be Carnage has come out. And while it seems like some people are very excited, well, it also looks like it's starting to get review bombed just as the first film did by critics yet again. Oh boy, here we go again. Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So, Venom, Let There Be Carnage, has come out, and it started off earlier in the day at a 67% by critics before the audience score was starting to rev up a little bit. Now, it seems like this is going within the same direction that the original film did, which, if you remember, it went down to a 30%, and by critics, of course, and it was at a higher percentage by, the audience score. Now, here yet again, it looks as if, well, they don't like it. Which I don't think this is a surprise to anybody that critics would do this. They always do this with things that typically the audience likes. They usually hate it because it doesn't have some kind of political message or agenda in it. Because they don't have that, then this problem surfaces and they start to review bomb things. And then they try to say that, oh, we don't review bomb stuff. No, we don't do that. But then they try to say that people review bomb the things they like. We know what's going on here. Now, if you go to Metacritic as well, currently, as of the recording of this video, it is at a 47% by critics as well. So, you're seeing that they're going after this film. Now, not only this, but if you take a look at the reviews, because reviews have started coming out, and, to no one's surprise, what are they doing? They're going after it. Review, Tom Hardy's Venom, Let There Be Carnage, is terrible. And then another one right here, god-awful Venom, Let There Be Carnage ass. Why can't all superhero movies just be post-credit scenes? And what's the issue that they're all having with this film? Well, it's the fact that it's just stupid, dumb fun. That it's great action, good fun. That doesn't have to make sense. Rather than having their political messages into it. And that's why they're having an issue.
Yes. Oh my god.
Because, nowadays it's like you can't have a movie with it just being fun. That's always seems to be the big issue. It's like, every time you see what these critics complain about, it always has to be, it has to be about modern issues, modern 2021 today issues. Like they can't stand it if it doesn't have their politics in it. And people are tired of it. We've seen that people are sick and tired of this stuff. And, like, it's just like I said, it's like you can't have movies in the modern day, just be fun. Which that's what entertainment used to be. It was fun. It was interesting. And then it's like, you have all these woke clowns come in there, and then they got to push their Western sensibilities and everything, and then it ruins it, and it's not fun anymore. Which, that's what sucks, whenever new films are always like that, Woke goes to shit. If something goes woke, it goes to shit. So let's take a look at this article. This article bashes this film, and you'll see what I mean. There's an old Jerry Seinfeld joke, or more accurately, an old Jerry Seinfeld joke by the way of a 1992 Saturday Night Live skit that asks, what's the deal with the black box? It's the only thing that survives the crash. Why don't they build the whole plane out of a black box? The new sort of Marvel film Venom, Let There Be Carnage, is basically that faux joke updated for the 2020s. What's the deal with post-credit scenes in superhero movies? They're the only good part of the movie. Why don't they make the whole movie out of post-credit scenes? Jesus, that is a dreadful way to start an article. Oh, don't try to become a comedian. Whoever you are that wrote this article, don't become a comedian. It wouldn't work for you. So, the Venom sequel contains a fun bit at the end. One should send Marvel acolytes and or intellectual property fetishists into a state of pure bliss. But the problem is that you have to spend 89 dreadful minutes with the film before the post-credits scene arrives. Call it a well-deserved reward or an evil act of corporate storytelling sadism. Really? I just felt like that was The Last Jedi, except for we didn't get a good post-credit scene. It was just terrible all around. Either way, I can only offer a warning. For those who don't care and want to assault their eyes and other senses, then Venom, Let There Be Carnage, or Vetunum, as I'm choosing to stylize it just because, is here for you. Ugly, cheap, and dumb, but not good dumb. The film is a throwaway kind of trashy nothingness. Like, it gets even more ridiculous. As Venom and Carnage flash their gnarly teeth at one another and exercise their ill-defined superpowers in truly incomprehensible action scenes, you get the sense that no one involved paid much attention to what they were making or why. They're making an action film, clearly. Just a fun film people can watch. Like, what's the issue between two symbiotes fighting each other? Like, that sounds like fun, actually, if you can pull off great action. Like, that sounds like just a good time. You don't have to worry about anything else, just watching the cool action and whatnot. That does sound like fun. Especially director Andy Serkis, whose usual devotion to ultra-detailed visual effects work is nowhere to be found in Venom's dumpster-level CG. Okay, we're going to stop with the Venom. It's just going to be Venom, okay? It's just Venom. It's like they're trying to make like a meme stick, but it just doesn't because it's not funny. It doesn't work. This Venom doesn't work. To be fair, Hardy is having a hell of a time, as both Eddie and Venom, the actor, indulges all his trademark passions, funny voices, manic sweating, wink bromance, while engaging in extended bits to these Stooges-esque physical comedy too. Hardy's use it or lose it charm very nearly drowns out the dreadfulness all around him. But ultimately, it's not enough to sustain life, and given that the actor has a story by credit here, he deserves more blame than praise. See, going after him now because he wrote it. So now it's an attack on, Tom Hardy, which is really dumb. But that's what they're gonna do, as you can clearly tell. It's not what they wanted, therefore they're gonna go after you. Which, if you notice, they brought up the bromance thing. Which there was a whole article on that. We'll get to that in a moment, too. Review Venom 2 should not be watched. It should be shunned. They act like this is the worst abomination. It's funny because, like, whenever they complain, the funny thing about this is it gets more people to go watch the film. That they don't know the Streisand effect. They have no idea how it works. Friends don't let friends see Venom. Let There Be Carnage is terrible in lots of ways, which will be enumerated, and it won't be remembered past next Tuesday. This sounds like, to me, that they're trying to beat down this film, because if you know what's coming out soon, the film that's actually coming out soon is the next Bond film, which seems to possibly be woke. And from what we've been hearing about it, and looking at it and whatnot, it could be. And so it seems like they're trying to bash this down, which currently 83% scores what the critics have for the Bond film. Now, I've heard some people say that it's not a woke film, that have seen it early, which it comes out next week. But time will only tell on that one. But that's probably what they're doing here. And also, they just can't seem to stand a film that's just having fun with action. But if it were remembered, it would be remembered for hitting the trifecta. It's the worst movie Tom Hardy ever made. It's the worst movie Woody Harrelson ever made. And it's the worst movie Michelle Williams ever made. You know it's bad if even Michelle Williams can't make it any better. The second Venom might even be the worst movie ever filmed in San Francisco, though that's a more competitive field, but for sure, it's one of the worst movies of 2021. You sure about that? You sure about that? That might be a vast and very major stretch there. In fact, in a happier year might have even been one of the worst things to have happened that year. Far from it. Far from it. So, just to be clear, this is a very bad movie. It's almost like a 5-year-old wrote this. Oh, man, no, actually, I take that back. 5-year-olds write better than this. 5-year-olds write better than this. Significantly better than this. Hardy wrote the story, which means he should never be left alone with a sharp object that could possibly be used as a pen. He could do damage to himself in the sense that he could take his character and turn him into a virtual bystander in a story involving two computer graphics fighting each other. What's wrong with two creatures fighting each other? Seriously, like, Godzilla films are fantastic. I love them. And some of them are just dumb. They're meant to be fun. And look, the director even tried to be, like, really dumb with this take, saying Venom Let There Be Carnage reportedly has coming out scene, which, who cares? Why? Why would that even be there? You know what I mean? Like, this movie could sell itself, really. And then they're like, oh well, let's get the woke people. Let's give them something to enjoy. You know, it's like when Donny Cates, if you recall, Donny Cates himself, he got attacked. He got threats over saying that what Eddie and Venom had was just like a friend thing. You know, he got attacked over pretty hard. And like this is where they were going on about this. We all love the will they, won't they dynamic between Eddie Brock and Venom, and it seems Venom, Let There Be Carnage director Andy Serkis does too. In an interview with Uproxx, Serkis talked about taking over directional duties on the film and how he used the film to ship the two characters. You know what I don't understand is why can't two characters, like two men or two women, just hang out and, why can't they just be friends? It's like in the modern day now, they always try to push that, like, oh, if two men are together, if two women are together, then they must be gay. And it's like, no, that doesn't mean that at all. But they always try to push that. Absolutely, they do love each other, and that's the kind of center of the movie, is that love affair. That central love affair, he told Uproxx. To Serkis, the love between the two is so powerful, he wanted to include a coming out scene of sorts that made the parallels between Venom and queer love stories even more clear. Tom Hardy and co-writer Kelly Marcel were always talking about Venom coming out and going to a party that was sort of LGBTQIA kind of festival, really, I'd call it, Serkis said. So this is this is his coming out party, basically. This is Venom's coming out party. Like I said, every time they push this, they try to get, like, the woke crowd to come and watch this movie. This is basically what it is, because in the film, you don't get that. You just get, like a bromance, like friends is what it is. What Eddie and what Venom have, it's basically like two friends that, are on a team together, and it's kind of like just hilarious banter between the two. There's nothing like that going on. It's just kind of dumb. And I mean, to push that, you know why they're doing this. It's exactly to just push this for woke audience. Like I said, the movie could sell itself. Venom has been a popular character. It could sell itself. But basically, what is going on here is critics are just having a time, as they always do, to try to review bomb the film. And, like I said, even for, like, what was good reviews by critics, they were saying that it was just like a stupid, fun film. It was just like a stupid, fun, dumb action film. And that's basically what it is. And that's a good thing, though. People do like films like that. And it kind of hits more like what people have been saying, like 90s and early 2000s films. And, it's like, why can't we have that, though? That's some fun stuff. But from what we're seeing here, yes, it seems that it is getting review bombed by critics. And of course, anything critics don't like, of course the audience is going to like, because it's more than likely a good film. But we'll see how it all turns out, and I'm sure they'll probably continue to go after it, and I bet it'll be the film that they're going to attack for a while. Wouldn't be shocked. And I'll keep a close eye on it. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you were new here, and make sure you were still subscribed, because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels. So make sure you were still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media. Spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on both Discord and Minds. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on both Discord and Minds. The links are in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today, and remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow could always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.